champ. Ain't no more team. This puppy doing. I'm gonna have a drink to forget about this.
Cause they finally get a chance to run. Then they start feeling fun. All of a sudden, everybody don't remember nothing. Nah, that lawsuit. No, I don't want to do that.
No, but wait.
With that. They shot me, then shot at the ambulance.
Yeah, but wait.
No, this ain't right. They go. Nah.
Okay, so the case is.
Yeah, look, let me ask you a question. How much you think it'll cost to kill somebody?
Nowadays, couple stacks.
$5,000.
Yeah, couple stacks.
Why would it cost so much to go through the court proceedings?
If there's one thing we know about 50 Cent, it's his fearless attitude and disregard for boundaries. His recent comments hinting at a deeper connection between Jay-Z and Diddy than just business have set the internet abuzz.
We got, hey.
You can get down, nigga. You can get down. It's all good.
This a real special moment, ain't it?
Come on, you can get something.
This a real special moment,
Let's
ain't
go.
it? Hey.
Bought more jewelry.
More Louis V. My mama couldn't get through to me. You and me. I'm just saying how I feel, man. I ain't one of the. I guess the money should have changed them. I guess I should have forgot where I came from. Wait till I get my money right. Suicide doors. This is my life, homie. You decide. They say I talk with so much emphasis.
As if that weren't enough to keep the internet buzzing, with numerous sexual assault accusations against Shah, 50 Cent is stoking rumors about Diddy Combs' illegal activities and suggesting Clive Davis might be the source of Diddy's long-standing immunity.
You would think that the idea of being surprised by an allegation of sexual misconduct with someone famous, you shouldn't be surprised anymore, but this one's kind of surprising. Rap star, hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs, right? He's been hit with a spate of lawsuits recently about his alleged conduct, but this one, the fifth one, is unlike any of the others. This is from a male music producer named Rodney Jones. Now, his allegation is Combs forced him to solicit sex workers and underage girls for sex. Okay. But also him, sexually assaulted him and groomed him to have sex with other men. And there are a lot of salacious accusations too.
That's one of Diddy's MO. I know a former record executive during the time that they gave Donna Ross that anniversary in California. One of his former record executives met with him. And I guess she was trying to pray with him or whatever. But he tried to give him a pill. That's his MO. He just showed you his hand. That's his MO, bro.
So how are these three connected? Here's what you need to know. Jay-Z and Diddy have been longtime friends and are both music industry billionaires. However, figures like 50 Cent have accused them of shady actions, such as eliminating competitors and sacrificing rivals to maintain their status. Moreover, 50 Cent is escalating his claims, suggesting Jay-Z and Diddy might be covering up each other's illegal activities. This speculation comes at a challenging time for Diddy, particularly after Cassie dropped her lawsuit accusing him of offenses like human trafficking and emotional and physical abuse.
I think justice looks like Diddy being behind bars, and I also think that justice looks like everybody getting retribution for all of the things. The amount of therapy, like I just said, all of the moments, the time, like these are our careers. In the living room area, and she's there, And he was like, emotional singing, there you are. And I just was like, oh, he's talking to me. And I remember, like, I don't know if you know what his voice sounds like, but like, I felt like I was in the presence of his monster inside. And I remember like looking in his eyes and I said to him, what did y'all do? Because I could see that she was like really sedated. That was the first time I ever seen her like high before. And then he says, tell your girl she wants some birthday. And we were like, well, I mean, he's saying this to me, and I'm like, well, she doesn't have to have sex with you if she doesn't want to. He was upset, like, you know, I guess that she didn't want to do with him whatever he wanted, I don't know.
You know, he hiring the people, he gonna put it all on her. Cause she knew what he liked. Cause she wasn't just hiring it for her. Don't get that effed up, Art. If you think that she was just hiring those male prostitutes for herself, nah. Bruh, I was in one of those exotic bookstores with him. I saw this dude pick up plugs. And that's the first time I ever seen some shit like that. And when I said, yo, my man, what you getting this for? He said, you know, can I do my shopping by myself? And I said, yeah. And when I looked up there, it said plugs.
Many fans now believe Cassie may have been threatened by Diddy and Jay-Z, prompting her to drop the case. Meanwhile, 50 Cent is also watching Clive Davis, a music industry figure long rumored to be involved in various misconduct, from sexual harassment to exploiting young actors. Davis also seems to be facing backlash from Jaguar.
Clive Davis is the king.
Did he have Whitney killed? Where my bill
You already seen my nails.
Where my
This is what I'm gonna say about that whole situation, because for me, so many people don't want to say anything because it's Clive. Personally, me, I really don't give a They said I was blackballed. I can't be no more blackballed than I am. Clive Davis knows exactly who I am. I know exactly who he is. The last time I went to a party at his house, my ex-husband was with me and then on my husband in front of me, yo. Like he walks around on my husband, on my ex-husband.
Okay.
Which was, you know, it's his type. Everybody know Clive wants to be a black woman. What? That's why he always surrounds himself with black women. Look at his roster of major stars. Aretha Franklin, Cissy Houston, Whitney Houston, Angie Stone.
Wow.
And everybody forgets about Angie Stone.
True. We kind of do. That's true.
Everybody forgets that before Alicia Keys, Angie Stone was holding it down, gold record after gold record after gold record after gold record, and then the next thing you know, Alicia Keys comes.
In a viral video, singer Jaguar Wright made unusual claims about the late Whitney Houston and her daughter Bobby Christina Brown, suggesting Clive Davis might be linked to their troubles.
She had to use auto-tune to sing because her lungs were so jacked up from all the smoking. And, you know, a lot of people didn't know she was a heavy smoker. She was a chain smoker. She smoked 3 packs of Newport a day and still could sing like that. But when you add in the cane or the and then the this and that, and then when they did her autopsy, they said there was nothing wrong with her throat. Her lungs were so damaged that she couldn't fuel the notes. It was her lungs. It wasn't, her voice was fine.
She also holds Davis responsible for the deaths of Houston and her daughter, alleging he sought financial and professional control over their music careers.
And then they inappropriately put her stupid ass goddaughter on there. You know, I just thought it was all kind of cheesy. Yeah, so No, I probably won't be watching the movie just because I know whose money the proceeds are going to, and f him. F you royally, and f you for inventing Diddy. F you for that. F you for letting that out of control whack ass monger and sodomite just run rampant all over this goddamn business. F you for that.
Wright also claims she witnessed Davis mistreating Bobby Christina and Houston at a party and blames him for their exposure to abuse. She alleges Davis keeps secret tapes for leverage against artists and called him a devil worshiper and a member of a satanic cult, like Jay-Z, which she says controls the music industry.
He's a queen. Okay.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that. Most queens want to be black women.
So he's like a yes type, like yeah.
On the low.
Wow.
But you know, I'm not gonna bite my words. The nigga on my husband right in my face. I was like, you out of your mind. So you know, I didn't get a whole lot of invitations back to none of them come suckle at the Tea to Power Grammy parties the night before the Grammys.
Yeah.
What I will say about Clive is that he is very, very, very obsessed with maintaining the brands that he creates. And he will go to extreme lengths to protect those brands. You know, these women that he works with, they become dolls in his mind. They're living dolls. He runs every second of their lives. The only person he never really did that with was Aretha Franklin. But that was a different time. Well, I mean, you ain't got no choice. You ain't got no choice. Everybody comes into the game having to make their bones. He made his bones with Aretha. And what a person to make your bones with.
True.
Aretha hit. Now everyone's looking to him. Clive knows the singers. Clive knows this. It wasn't Clive that knew the singers. It was Aretha that knew the singers, who introduced the singers to Clive. But they don't talk about that either. So you got to realize by the time Clive took over managing Whitney, I mean, he had been a part of her life, damn near all her life. He had his post on that bloodline, yo. Heavy.
Continuing her accusations, Wright claims she revealed this information because she believes Davis is planning a documentary about Houston's life that would be misleading and serve only his interests. She urges Houston's fans not to watch the film and to demand justice for Whitney and her daughter. Additionally, she warns other musicians to steer clear of Davis, asserting she is prepared for any consequences from exposing him.
I've been being followed for the past month and a half.
By who?
Various people. Different places.
If you were to come up missing or dead, if you were to come up missing and dead, who did it? Tell us.
Can't tell you who done it. I can tell you who wanted it. And it would most definitely be Clive Davis.
So you think Clive is looking for him?
Oh, I know he's looking for him. I know he's worried about him. He should be.
Why?
He should be very worried about me.
Why?
Because I know things about him. He don't want nobody. I know things he's done. And he's hurt people that I love.
Like what?
You know, what I will say is this. When you're the kind of manager that would pay your client to be quiet about it, to save a tour, and then nuke their career, tell everyone that they're crazy, and ostracize them because they disagreed with being quiet about it. When you're that kind of person that employs the same group of dealers that you've been working with for the past 25 years, and out of nowhere, people just keep dying of overdoses. You know, it kind of pisses me off that all of these artists have died from overdoses and nobody really bothered to take the time to look at the toxicology reports. See, all rock stars are drug addicts and alcoholics anyway, so why bother to do an extensive check? Easiest way to get rid of a difficult artist. Well, I can't tell you who he killed. I can tell you who he worked with that ended up dead.
Who? Besides Whitney?
Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
Janis Joplin.
So you know for sure that Clive Davis killed Whitney. And killed.
I didn't say I knew anything for sure.
Okay.
What I am saying is that the same dealer that has showed up to service a lot of these entertainers that have died have very close ties to Clive Davis, and everyone knows it. He's always hanging out at the Ivy. He has a bad diet. He drinks too much.
Given the unfolding events, Jaguar suggests that Clive needed Whitney out of the picture to secure her estate and that Bobby Christina had to go too. But is the situation really that straightforward?
So he saw Whitney coming. He encouraged it.
And that's true. Let me verify that, because even in her ex-lover's book, Robin talked about how Whitney was pretty much forced to sign with Clive. Like, she had a choice, but she didn't really have a choice like that.
No, she didn't have a choice. It was the family business. It was the family way. How you gonna be managed by anybody else? He manages your godmother. He managed your mother. He managed your cousin. And you not gonna let him manage you? You know how that goes. She was 19. What was she gonna say? No?
She was definitely afraid of her mother. She was not. She was not.
Well, she was afraid. I would say, I wouldn't say Whitney was afraid of her mother. I would say that she had great fear and great respect for her mother because of who her mother is. Like, people keep forgetting. Like, and I might be out, over speaking, but when it comes to the gospel world,
yes,
you got Maddie Moss, and then you got Cissy Houston.
Jaguar Wright has spent recent years acting as a devoted investigator into the truth behind Whitney Houston's death. Similarly, Diddy's former bodyguard, Gan Deal, claims that Diddy was involved with Karen Superhead Steffens while his ex-wife, Jennifer Lopez, was still living in their home. Deal alleges that Diddy has also orchestrated well-known homosexual parties where Hollywood's elite partake in activities beyond cocktails, with Diddy reportedly curating these gatherings to feel more intimate and exclusive.
But it all started, we was in Atlanta. And this story starts when I'm with Puff and he's in the exotic bookstores and he's doing shopping, right? He's shopping, getting his stuff and everything like that. So, this is the first time I was ever in an exotic bookstore with Puff. So, I'm giving him his space. He's taking things off the shelves and stuff like that. Because they gave him a brown paper bag. When they gave him a brown paper bag, he was just putting stuff in there. So I said, damn, he got to go put it on the counter and, show everybody what he's getting. So as he going, I'm just looking at the places where he picking stuff from. So there's one part he picked up some things from up here on my left side. And then he picked quite a few of them down. I'm like, okay. He put them in the bag. So when I went by there and I looked up there and it said plugs. And I was like, hey, yo. I said, yo, what are you getting this for? And it said plugs. And he was like, yo, can I do my shopping by myself? I said, yeah, you could do it by yourself, brother. And he started walking and everything like that. When he got I just waited at the counter. When he got to the counter, he didn't even have to show the guy nothing. He just gave the guy a wad of money. I mean, he gave the guy a stack something like this. And Puff wasn't the dude that carried no 20s and no 50s and nothing like that. And he just said, boom. And we walked out.
In the interview, Deal claimed that these events act as a playground for Hollywood's elite, who pay hefty fees to indulge in their darkest fantasies. He described Turkish baths as discreet meeting spots for sexual encounters, suggesting Diddy facilitates a broader network for these secret meetings.
And he started walking and everything like that. When I just waited at the counter. When he got to the counter, he didn't even have to show the guy nothing. He just gave the guy a wad of money. He gave the guy a stack something like this. And Puff wasn't the dude that carried no 20s and no 50s and nothing like that.
In the interview, Deal claimed that these events act as a playground for Hollywood's elite, who pay hefty fees to indulge in their darkest fantasies. He described Turkish baths as discreet meeting spots for sexual encounters, suggesting Diddy facilitates a broader network for these secret meetings.